count it out. Stay right where you are. It's the action-packed excitement of IWA Total Impact. This week, the spotlight shines on the IWA's biggest, brightest, and toughest. Let's get right to ringside.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting hour. IWA Total Impact, probably, Mario, the biggest show that the IWA has ever had. Had everything on the line today as we watch Ricky El Messiah Banderas headed to the ring to defend his hardcore title against El Chicano. But let's talk about the main event today. The main event been brewing for months and months and months. The Boss taking on Rey Gonzalez for the general managership of the IWA. A bigger match you couldn't ask for. As you can see, this sold-out crowd, Bayamon, Puerto Rico, awaiting that match that they're going to see a little bit later.
That is definitely the pay-per-view match of all time. Everybody has been waiting. We've all wanted to see what was going to happen between Rey Gonzalez and the Boss. And today, it will be decided in this squared circle.
Yeah, could we have a new general manager? Could the direction of the IWA possibly change after months and months and months and months of the Boss leading this company, making people mad, firing people, running people off? And Rey Gonzalez promised the president of the IWA several months ago, I will get your company back.
Well, you know what? We could all be gone.
Yeah, this is not pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. This is free television. It don't cost you one dime. You can watch it here as you see Ricky Banderas, the skull chair that he calls it, and it's been wrapped around a lot of heads in his career, and I'm sure it may be wrapped around a few more before it's over. As we said, he's going to be taking on Chicano, and when you see Chicano heading out here, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see a mess. Now, this is going to be a little graphic. So if you're a little queasy, I advise you to turn your head away. Don't turn the channel, just turn your head away. Because we're going to show you, when you see Chicano in a minute, you're going to see, as you see the X's up there, that's the Chicano fan club. They're not a little happy right now, Mario.
Well, I tell you, what happened here was not really good. I mean, it was a heck of a bad way for Chicano to start tonight's.
Yeah, we're going to show you exactly what happened to Chicano a little bit earlier, fans. As you see. So let's take you right now to what happened just a few minutes before we went on the air. Let's show you exactly what happened. Well, if you're not aware, Castillo has had severe problems with the young generation guys here in the IWA because he considers himself old school, and old school he is, I might add that. But as you see, Chicano stuck his nose where it didn't belong, and this is the treatment he got. You see, Miguel and Castillo used to be tag team partners, and they've been courting Castillo for quite some time, as they've been courting Apollo. So as we see this culmination of this long feud between Castillo and the young generation guys, he wants to teach them a lesson. He says, hey, he paid his dues, they can pay their dues. And as you see, Chicano ending up almost in the crowd, and some of the other young generation guys that he's had trouble with previously are coming out and trying to defend their friend Chicano. Guys, Anarchy and Damon, you better watch out. You may end up just like Chicano looks right now. So fans, that's exactly what happened right before we went on the air today. Okay, welcome back. Here we go. Now you saw exactly the reason Chicano is in a bad shape out there as we watch the Messiah, Ricky Banderas, asking him, are you okay, kid? Are you ready to go?
Well, you got to give Banderas a little credit here. He's actually, but, you know, he told him, if you come in, I'm not going to show you no pity. And he went right to him.
Well, he's yanking the bandage off Chicano's head. You see the young generation guys out there are pleading with, he's almost a senior member of the young generation here, and he's actually moved up the Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion, taking on Ricky Banderas for the hardcore title. Anything goes in this match, and you gotta kind of admire Chicano for, after taking the beating he took, to actually go back into the ring. Wait a minute, slapping Noriega.
Oh, wow.
He slapped Noriega. I don't think Banderas has a lot of respect for these young generation guys either, because here's a guy, Banderas, who paid his dues. He fought his way up from the bottom all the way to the top. And he's figuring that if Chicano, that if he can do it, Chicano and all those other guys can do the same. Because, you know, there is a lot of bad feelings with veterans of the sport with these young guys getting in, and you know, you got to admit it, Mario.
Pay your dues.
The younger guys had it a lot easier than the veterans, right?
Oh, no doubt.
In any sport.
No doubt.
Whether it's baseball, basketball, football, it doesn't matter. The younger guys always have it easier because things change and the travel arrangements are easier. And
yeah, everything is a whole lot easier today. But, you know, right here.
Oh, look at Banderas.
Yeah, right here, if you look at Banderas here right now, he has no choice. He has the new generation, the young generation, and he needs to cut them off right here because they're looking for everything he has.
Well, trash can right flush in the face of Chicano. Chicano's down. Fans, this is one of the biggest days in IWA television history.
Well, I tell you, nobody get up, nobody move, because this is it. This is the day.
Yeah, this is D-Day. This is crunch time. This is, let's get it on day, because fans, like, get your Cokes, get your popcorn, get whatever you're going to get. But you got to watch this, because the future of the IWA lays in our main event today. The outcome of that is going to set the tone in the IWA for probably the next couple of years.
Well, you know, Dutch, if that's anything to do with the way this day started, look, I mean, they destroyed this kid, then Banderas now with him just beating the heck out of him.
Oh,
and yet to come is the main event. I mean, where does it stop here?
Man, look at Chicano, a bloody mess. The fans looking on intently, but you got to admire. You got to admire Chicano. He's coming out there. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, well, you know, this is Banderas' type of a match. I mean, look at him.
He's teaching him a lesson. These people here, they're looking at Banderas is, believe me, he's kind of a twisted individual. Sadistic, I would even go as far to say he has a sadistic streak in him because he likes to lay pressure, he likes to put pain, and Chicano's face just a bloody mask at this point.
Well, I tell you, you know, like, you got to give him, like you said, you got to give the kid credit, but there's also a period when you got to say, maybe I'm going too far.
Well, that's up to Chicano. Chicano can say, hey, let's call this off. He's the one who controls his own future. He's the one who controls his destiny. If he wants to quit, he can quit.
I mean, he's like a water faucet right here now. He's just dripping blood all over the place. You know, Dutch, when you're losing that much blood, I mean, what does that cost you?
Well, it can cost you quite a bit. You got to watch this. I don't know. The referee is down checking on Chicano, and I'm sure. See, he has he has the call. The referee does have the call. He can call this match off, and he says, Banderas, back up. Give him a chance. Get him back into the ring. This is a hardcore match. This is pure, unadulterated violence, and it's reached almost a fever pitch here in the IWA as of late because everybody mistrusts everyone else. Nobody is relying on anybody else because Banderas figures that his career is in his own hands and he's going to take control of it. He's not going to turn it over to anybody else. That's why today is so important. If Ray Gonzalez wins, these guys like Banderas, these guys like Slash, Miguel, they may be out of the IWA.
Yeah, they could be gone.
If Ray Gonzalez wins today, he could conceivably fire everybody.
Wow.
He could fire everybody, the boss included, Tomas, and everybody else. But if the boss comes out on top today, he can do the same thing.
He can do the same. I tell you,
everything's riding today.
He's destroying this kid. But, you know, I got to say something about hardcore here. You know, there was other organizations that went out there and said they were hardcore, and you seen 27 tables smashing, and you seen bottles.
Whoa, Chicano!
Whoa!
Whoa, the crowd is coming up. Where did he find this?
Where did he get this energy?
Oh, short-lived, short-lived. But man, he's not dead. He's fighting back. Now Banderas, that's going to embarrass Banderas. That's going to just he likes a good fight.
Infuriate him right here, right now.
See there, he's kicked it into another gear. He's cranked it up now. And this is, look, what I call walking the dog. He's walking the dog all around Chicano and telling him to get up. This is street fighting. It's basically what it is. And this last man standing basically is what it's turning out to be.
Well, Dutch, you know, that's what I was saying. This is really hardcore. This is hardcore.
Absolutely. When you look at it, you say, I don't know how much this guy can take. But I've seen Banderas go on some of his streaks before. He's in the zone now.
Yeah, he's there.
He's in Ricky's world. And Chicano, if I was one of those young generation guys standing outside the ring, there you see, we can't see him on camera range right now. I think they should maybe call a stop to this because Chicano could get hurt very badly. A lot of heat between the young generation guys and the older guys, and as you can tell right now, it's reached a fever pitch.
Well, you know, if you notice, everybody's kind of got a little bit quiet here because this kid is in bad shape right now.
In terrible shape. Terrible shape. Sometimes hey, I've seen, in my career, I've probably seen 50,000 wrestling matches at least. And sometimes matches like this, sometimes now for me are getting harder and harder to watch because these guys lay it all on the line.
Yeah, it's all out here.
All right, now the stuff coming into the ring. Fans, we're going to have to take a little bit of a break as Banderas throws his work tools into the ring. When we come back, let's see how Chicano's doing. Fans, don't go away. This is IWA Total Impact. We'll be right back. Continuation of this hardcore match between the Messiah, Ricky Banderas, and Chicano. Chicano in a very, very bad way, wouldn't you say, Mario?
Boy, he's in deep, deep trouble here, and Banderas has shown no pity. But you remember now, Banderas offered him an out in the beginning of the match.
Well, he offered him. He said, hey, you ready to go, kid? And Chicano, because he's got a lot of machismo about him, I suppose, said, yeah. He gets a 2 count on him. Banderas knows he's got this kid. It's just a matter of time. But if Chicano, I believe he should go ahead and just say, hey, take it home. I quit. Give it up.
Enough.
You know, he's in there. He doesn't know where he is. Oh my
look
goodness.
At him. Look at him.
This is more of a psychological move, and because he's got him opened up. He's bleeding. But Banderas doesn't have him opened up. That was from the preceding match. That was from Castillo. Castillo, of course, opened up Chicano. And Chicano could have refused this match, but he didn't.
Well, you know what's good here for Banderas, I'm sure, is that he's showing everybody else in the dressing rooms just what he'll do.
Well, there he is. Castillo has come back out on the floor. Here's the man, ladies and gentlemen, who caused the problem in the first place. He was the one who opened Chicano up. Now he's out watching his handiwork. Doesn't look like he wants to come into the ring, but he does want to be maybe a first-hand spectator to what's going on. If I may, Mario, let me say the main event today between Mr. Ratings Ray Gonzalez and the Boss, one of the biggest events in IWA television history. The stipulations, of course, is for the general managership of the IWA, plus all of Savio's men will be handcuffed to Friends of Ray. So this is going to be a one-on-one situation. Let's see who comes out on top today. This match between the Boss, Ray Gonzalez, will set the tone for the IWA for the next year, 2 years.
Well, you know what? And that's a first, too. Everybody handcuffed to each other, all coming out like this is going to be unbelievable.
Whoa! Chicano retaliating with a DDT. Listen to these fans. Stand up. There's Castillo watching. No expression on his face. The young generation guys may be holding guard for him.
Well, Chicano's giving it all he has, but how much does he have?
Well, you see, Anarchy urging El Chicano to come back. The fans solidly really behind Chicano. Ooh. And this has turned into a fight. Chicano has probably taken all he can take. He said it's either now do or die. In the air goes Banderas. And Chicano, I don't know where he's getting the energy for this, but
deep.
He's digging way deep. He's reaching down around his socks and pulling it up.
Wow. You've got to give this kid credit.
Look at Banderas. He's surprised.
Oh, low blow.
A low bridge and a shot.
That was not called.
Well,
anything goes, right? Anything goes.
It's a hardcore battle. Banderas he's calling for the chair. Here it is. This is the skull chair. Banderas calls it the skull chair. And let's see if he can get it. Oh! A sidekick by El Chicano. And the crowd on their feet.
Banderas is down.
The crowd on their feet. Chicano brought the crowd back into it.
Banderas is down.
This crowd, a highly educated wrestling crowd, and they admire guts and they admire skill. A chair.
Wow, he waylaid him with that chair.
Not a heavy chair. I don't think he's that strong.
Ooh, right across the face.
Can he get him? 1, 2.
No, wow, that was so close.
Close. There's Hurricane Castillo watching this match very closely. Ooh. Chicano continuing. I don't know how much gas he's got.
The adrenaline is flowing in. He's just going unbelievable.
Oh, that's not even a sitting power bomb. He just threw him down there like a sack of potatoes. Banderas looking to raise the dead.
Wait a minute. Look at Banderas' forehead.
He's okay.
He's okay?
No, that's from Chicano.
Oh, okay.
He's fine.
I thought that chair might have whacked him open, too.
Well, it may have got him a little bit. You can't even tell now. Oh! Lays him down. He is down. Man.
This kid is taking some beating here today.
There we go. Banderas going to his signature, Raise the Dead. Now his fan club, they're doing it with him in unison. Let's see if he can come off and get the win here. Hardcore title on the line.
Punishment.
Come on, Chicano, you need to move, buddy. He didn't.
Oh,
he didn't move.
It's got to be it.
1, 2, 3. He got him.
Yeah.
But hang on, fans. Hardcore title. Let's see who. This is 24/7.
Right. He's got to go back to the dressing room with the belt, correct?
Sometimes you got to wait to see who else is coming. These guys know this. These guys know there may be somebody coming from the front, from the back, underneath the ring, even repelling from the ceiling. That's probably why Banderas is looking to the... dropped the chair right on his face.
Oh, more punishment.
Yeah, he's gonna really try to take him out now. He's already caused damage. Now he's sending a message, not only to him, but those young generation guys. You know, nowadays, I don't think guys kind of break into the wrestling business the proper way. In the IWA, they will run the gamut from getting the hell beat out of them to suffering a bunch of indignities at the hands of the boss.
Well, I tell you, here's the Angel, and of course he's overlooking whenever the opponent's laying down, you'll always see him in there, you know, being a big shot.
The young generation guys on the floor haven't made a move yet. They're watching Castillo. Here comes some referees because Banderas, as of late, has been...
Well, even Angel's trying to pull him away.
He's been acting very erratic lately.
Yeah, Angel's telling him, you got to go to the back. You got to go to the back.
Something is... Well, you can't tell Banderas anything. He'll go to the back if he wants to go to the back. If he doesn't want to go, he's not going to go.
Boy, look at him eyeing these guys. Look at him.
Wait a minute. The young generation guys in the ring now. Here is Shane saying, what in the
Savior!
What in the hell is wrong with you, brother? Why are you taking advantage of that kid? What do you got in your hand here? Hey, watch out. He knows to stay away from that chair. Oh, man. Get Banderas.
Yeah, he's telling him, come on.
Angel,
are you crazy?
Listen to the crowd. They're coming. They want to see these two guys lock up. Man, Angel's having a hard time. Fans, we're going to have to take a little bit of a break. Wait. Keep with it. Stay with it. Shane is ready for him. Fans, this is the biggest day in IWA history. The Boss versus Ray Gonzalez coming up next. But look what the fireworks have started now with Shane and Banderas. Fans, don't go away. We're going to be coming back right after this. The Boss versus Ray Gonzalez for the general managership of the IWA. Don't go away.